Okay, am I just an outlier here? Or, like, you can see behind me, I have, like, bright lights on. I tend to have bright lights on day or night. I don't like darkness that much. I don't mind it at night, like outside where it's like peaceful, but in my own house, I like to be able to see what the fuck I'm doing. So I am the type of person of you better have all the fucking lights on if I'm working on something because I need to see what I'm doing. But a lot of people seem to be like, oh, abolish the big light, the fluorescent lights. Get rid of the fluorescence. We hate the fluorescence. But the lighting they use to me is like, I can't see shit. Am I weird? Am I fucking weird? Like, am I the only person who would be like, if I have like big bright lights in the house, I'm happy because I can see what I'm doing, as opposed to abolish the big light? Like, and people say it's like a neurodivergent thing to not like big lights, but I love big lights. I love bright. Like, give me bright rooms. Like, it doesn't overstimulate me. If anything, being in the dark just drives me batshit insane because I cannot see what I'm doing. Maybe part of it is my mother hated bright lights and hated light in general. Like, we had lamps, like how most people do it. Like, it wasn't the big light. The only place a big light was either in the bathroom or the kitchen, where it was more necessary. And it drove me crazy because I couldn't see anything. Like, not because I have night blindness or anything, because I can see in the dark fine, but it was harder to see, and it was like more of a pain in the ass to see anything. But in the kitchen or the office or the bathroom, I could see fine. So I knew it wasn't me. Like, maybe I prefer to see what I'm doing. I don't know. If anyone, and the thing is, my sister and my sister-in-law have different styles of keeping the house. My sister does keep part of her house dark, and it drives me crazy because I can't see anything. Um, well, my sister-in-law has her house bright, and I can see shit, and it's fine. Like, I understand having lights out in the daytime, even though I should be doing that. I don't. But that's just my personal preference. In the daytime, it's not so bad. I can see fine because, I do let the sun in. In fact, I can prove it right now. Yeah, the window's like, oh, it's cloudy, but like the sun's coming in. It's a bright, beautiful day, comparatively. But at night, no, lights are on. Lights are fucking on. I need to see what I'm doing. And like in the bathroom, lights are always on because there's no windows in there. It's completely pitch black dark. So I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Hallway lights are always on. Um, at night, my bedroom light it has to be on because I have the window shuttered for privacy. That's like the one place the window isn't open. Well, that in the office, but it's only because I keep forgetting to open the window in there because, I'm an idiot. I should open it because then more light will come in. But like, light, I do let light into the house. It's just I want to be able to see what I'm doing. So I see all these people like making these nice aesthetic cozy rooms, and I look at like, it's too dark in there, it's too dark in there, it's too dark in there. I saw somebody do this with their pottery studio, and I'm like, how are you going to work in there? It's too dark. It's too dark. It is way too fucking dark in there. You're not going to see what you're doing. You're going to make mistakes. Turn the light on. Use the boob light. It's fine. You don't have to have it on all the time. Just use it while you're working so you can see what the fuck you're doing. Like, is it a me thing? Is it literally a me thing? Or are there other people that think this way? Because I'm sorry, I do not understand it. And it legitimately drives me crazy that, people don't like the big lights. Like, the big lights are fine. What is wrong with you? I don't know. It's like, I couldn't live with somebody who has to have it like Tumblr aesthetic dark, because I'd be like, I can't see what I'm doing. I need the light on. 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 I don't know. It's a weird quirk of mine. I just realized these are kind of cat eye style, these glasses. Sorry, I got distracted with myself. But, give me the big lights. Give me the big lights. I'm fine with the big lights. I like seeing what I'm doing. Maybe it's because my mom kept the house too dark all of my childhood, and that was her personal preference, and I had to live with that. But I prefer the house to be, it's like, the house was not built for bright. It was actually a very dark house in general, like a very gloomy house. Like, I still love my old childhood home, don't get me wrong, but it was a very gloomy house, a lot of dark wood all over the place, because it was done like a 70s, 80s aesthetic as opposed to like, a modern aesthetic. Although I'm not even going to get into the whole minimalist beige, white, black, black only thing. By the way, I'm not calling out Gothic Baby with this, because Gothic Baby, A, has more color in the all black room, and two, it's not the whole house. If anything, the whole house is like literally a fucking mishmash depending on the room you're in. It's kind of hilarious and amazing, and I am jealous. It's like, yeah, there's like mostly a goth aesthetic, but that's because it's a gothic style house, and the mother is also goth. So, the majority of places are probably going to have the aesthetic, but it has shit like uranium glass, which glows green. There's a color room for learning. The other kids have like their own theme rooms. The gym is SpongeBob themed. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, look up Reba Hardy, I think her name is here. I don't know if I'm getting it right, but look up Reba Hardy. And yes, for wrestling fans, she is married to Matt Hardy. Her account is fucking amazing. Okay, I follow her, and she's like a wholesome blast. Anyway, off track there, but I was saying, like, my house was really dark. There wasn't a lot of color in it at all. Like, even when me and my ex, like, redecorated it a little bit to make it a little brighter, it still was, like, a really dark, gloomy house. And my apartment now, as you can kind of tell, is a little brighter. Like, there are blues, very calm, very collected. I'm going to I'm turning it the other way because I forgot this is like, yeah, you can kind of see, like, that wall over there. I didn't put that in, by the way. That came with the house. How lucky is that? Blue couches, decorations all over the fucking place. You look at the TV, and yes, I'm playing Poke Farm. Please do not judge me. All of those decorations. I am a maximalist. I am a maximalist, and I know this, and I'm fine with this. But you can kind of see, like, very bright, very happy, very, very geeky, obviously. That's just my style, my personality, my everything. And I'm sorry, but I think this is why I can't really do dark Tumblr aesthetic cozy that easily. Like, maybe if I'm trying to sleep and I still want lights on, but I don't want to disturb anyone, yeah, then maybe I could do it. I mean, I even have, like, fairy lights there. I need to replace the battery, but I have them there, and they're multicolored, too, because, I'm sorry, those are cool. But I prefer light to dark when it comes to my home. I don't know why. And I do think it's partly because my family home was very dark. Like, you had to have the hallways light on just so you could see your way to the bathroom. That's how dark it was. And if there was a blackout, forget it. Like, except for the light coming from the windows in the daytime, it was pitch fucking black. And the basement, no. God, no. That was pitch black. You couldn't see shit. And I know this for a fact because I had to climb through the window after a hurricane with the power out because my parents locked us out of the house. And I was the only one small enough to get through the window. And I really didn't want to do it because I was terrified. And yeah, that was an ordeal, and I never want to do that again. But, and getting through the basement to get to the front door was not fun because the hallway was pitch black. And so was the room I went into, so I was like, I couldn't see anything. Even with the light coming from the one little window, like, I couldn't see shit. So when I finally got us inside, and this was during the day, by the way. When I finally got us inside, I never wanted to do that shit again. So I think I have not a fear of the darkness, but an aversion to it when it comes to homes because, for me, it's not a good thing. It's useless. It's annoying. I can survive. I won't be scared, but I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed.